have with me here our Executive Director. To my right, Mr. N.S. Venkatesh. To his right is our President and the Head of Retail Banking, Mr. A.J. Vidyasagar. To my left is the President and the Head of Corporate Banking, Mr. Meenakshi Sundaram. And to his left is our Chief Risk Officer, Mr. R.V.S. Sridhar. And together we would be glad to apprise you of developments in the bank. The business environment continues to be quite challenging, and our results have been brought out within the ambit of these conditions. I'm glad to say that the bank has traversed this path with a great deal of credit. Our total business has reached 46,933 crores, which is about 14.42% over the corresponding number a year ago. Operating profit for the bank for the second quarter was at 158.42 crores, and for the half year was 284.26 crores. That translates into a year-on-year growth of 69.60% and 41.44% respectively. The net profit of the bank for the second quarter was 64.85 crores, an all-time high for our bank for a quarter. And for the half year again, it was 125.53 crores, again an all-time high for the bank. In terms of the half-yearly numbers, these are a year-on-year growth of 47.53%. If I were to get down to some of the balance sheet numbers, of course, what is of particular significance to us is that the CASA numbers continue to grow well. The bank has been focusing on pushing CASA quite a bit, and on the year-end basis, we've ended with CASA at 17.26%. What is of greater relevance internally to us is how the CASA develops on a quarterly average basis. And I'm glad to inform you that even on a quarterly average basis, the CASA has now risen to an all-time high of 15.4%. Before I come back to some of the other numbers, I will discuss asset quality. I must confess that the bank took a hit in terms of a couple of large losses. There were a series of bill discounting frauds which hit our bank at one of our branches, totaling about 75 crores. Another relatively big asset of about 61 crores slipped into NPL status. It was an account pertaining to the food processing industry. Leaving these two major hits, the book stood up quite well. Nevertheless, total slippages during the quarter came to 175 crores. This contrasts somewhat with the first quarter, where we saw slippages of 62 crores. But we have seen this as a reflection of the times that we operate in. As a result of these hits, the gross non-performing assets of the bank have touched 2.70%. This is in contrast to the number of 1.89% a year back. Similarly, the net non-performing loans of the bank now stand at 1.87%, up from 1.01% last September and 1.30% earlier this June. The net interest income of the bank has risen very smartly. It has now touched 186.67 crores for the quarter and 364.23 crores for the half year. The half yearly growth corresponds to a 19.21% rise. The net interest margin of the bank continues to be steady. We maintained a level of 2.84% for the half year, for the quarter, and 2.78% for the half year. Thanks in very large measure to some